Welcome everyone to our YouTube channel, Make Sociology Great Again. My name is Dr. Dean Wagstaff, and I've been teaching sociology for the past 21 years. Now, what we're going to discuss today are 3 tips that are necessary to be or to become a successful college student. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And now, let's get into it. The first step that is needed or necessary to become a successful college student is that you have to do it for yourself. You have to be going to college for yourself. Not because mommy and daddy told you to go to college, or not because mommy and daddy, said to you that if you don't go to college, you're going to be homeless. And I've actually had students who told me that. So you have to do it for yourself. And some of the reasons, in my opinion, why you should be going to college is because you want to explore a particular field. You want to become a critical thinker. You want to increase your knowledge. You want to learn a skill. So all those are reasons why you should go to college. Now, I do understand that, many students who go to college are not really sure what career fields to go into. And that was the same issue with me. When I first went to college, I wanted to become an accountant. And I took my first class, and I realized during that class that, accounting is not for me. And it took me about 2 years to realize that I wanted to study sociology. So it's okay if you're not sure what you want to study. And this is part of the college journey. But again, the most important point here is that you have to do it for yourself. You have to want to be educated. You want to learn for yourself, not for your family or not for someone else. Now, the second tip that is necessary to become a successful college student is that you have to be organized. Now, let's think about it. There is a lot going on when you're in college, right? You may be taking 5 or 6 classes. You have a social life, and having a social life is important. You may have a job. Right? There are many students who have part-time as well as full-time jobs. You may have a family. So there's a lot going on. And so if you're not organized, if you don't organize your time, set time aside to study, to complete your work, and so forth and so on, then you're not going to be successful. So let's say hypothetically, you have an exam Thursday morning, right? And let's say one of your friends come to you and said, you know what, there's a great party going on Wednesday night. Now, your response is going to be no, because I have to study, I have to sleep, I have to rest up because I have an exam tomorrow morning. And so again, you have to be organized. Organization is probably one of the most important tips that is needed to become a successful college student. Now, the last tip that is necessary to become or to be a successful college student is that you got to do your work. Now, I know that sounds very obvious, but believe it or not, to a lot of college students, it is not, right? Now, the main reason why students fail my class is because they did not complete an assignment or they didn't even do their exams. Now, for me, most of my exams are worth 15% of your overall grade. So let's say you miss one of these exams. That means that the highest grade you can get in that class or in my class would be 85%. And that would be, if you got 100% on every other assignment. And I've never had a student that got 100% on every assignment, right? So missing an assignment or missing an exam is a huge deal. So you need to make sure that you're completing all your work. And if you have any questions, if you have any issues completing work, then that's when you communicate with your teacher or your professor. So, professors, you can have conversations with your professors before class, after class, or during their office hours, because every professor, at least every professor that I've known personally, has office hours. So you have to do your work, and it's a very important step in order to become or to be a successful college student. So those are 3 tips that are necessary to be or to become a successful college student. Number 1, you have to do it for yourself. Number 2, you have to be organized. And number 3, you have to do your work. Now, what are some other tips that you think would be necessary to be or to become a successful college student? Please share your answer in the comment section. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you around, and let's all make sociology great again.